Scissorbot here, and today I am on my Confed account on the Two Mountains map, and I'm actually playing a tournament, and you'll see that I'm orange, which means my enemy is actually a Confed player. So yeah, on to scouting. As you see, I actually get most of the containers on this map. I got that one right there. He got this one. I got this one over here as well as this one. So yeah. You'll see that I go straight to HQ3 and I'm going for a Zeus Avia build. I'm also building more supply centers so that I can out-resource my enemy, and yeah. I'm also going to go for Zeus because, like right now, because the enemy can hammer rush, and hammer rushes are dangerous. And you'll see here, my enemy is actually going for HQ4, and he's going for Zeus and either Shield or Torrents, it was my belief. And so I made another Vertex to scout, and I actually went straight to HQ4. And I am going to go for a Shield. Shield and another vehicle factory. So yeah. You'll see me making another Vertex, and this is Torrent Factory, this is Torrent, Zeus, and Typhoons. So, this guy's just going for a straight Zeus Torrent Typhoon build. And this is actually really dangerous because Torrents actually beat Shield and Zeus, which is my major strategy against most players. And Mass Torrents actually beats that. So I'm actually in a pretty dangerous position right here. So in a little bit, you're going to see me go for Torrents as well, even though mine aren't really well upgraded. You see, this is another special vehicle factory. And yeah. So I'm just like slowly building up my army here. And really basically nothing happens for a little bit here. As you see, Torrents. I'm also making Torrents from both factories because, again, Torrents do beat Zeus Shield and also Mass Zeus. On this scout here, though, I saw that the enemy's army wasn't actually by his base, and that meant that it would take for. I believe that he moved this way because my scout came here so fast, and like he wasn't able to scout here. So this entire area here is undefended, except for these towers. These towers are like easily destroyed with Zeus Shield. A little bit of a mistake in micro. Yeah. You'll see me continue to build more units because I actually lost a few in this attack. And you'll see a Zeus like right here in a second, which signifies that the blue player is actually moving his army back to the base. So now I have the hill advantage, and as you see, those Torrents are just like force firing up the hill. A few Torrents were able to destroy, to do a lot of damage to a few Zeus. And you'll see me basically just trying to do whatever I can. There's that Zeus there. and so I realized I might have to move my Zeus shield into position to defend. Torrent's right there. As you see, I turn on both shields and I go on the attack. Torrents move up the hill a little bit further. I was able to destroy this factory right here. And you see I am actually force firing with these torrents, and this is a good move because it allows for the units under the hill not to see them. But those torrents, there's a lot of them there. That's like 5, 6, and they completely almost wiped out my entire army with just one attack. So Zeus shield is not better than Zeus torrent, because the shield does not make your units tank enough damage so that like your Zeus can actually do the work. So you see I'm going for HQ5 and I'm building another shield and more torrents. As of right now, I'm actually in a pretty bad position. I'm expecting him to try to counterattack soon enough on this area right here. So yeah, you'll see me just building Zeus and torrents as well as some shields. I go for a vertex just to scout, since I just basically opened up this entire area right here and cleared it of anti-air, and you'll see that ginormous army right there. And so I kind of spread out my units a little bit to protect from the torrent spray, and I have my own torrents so that I can like defend against that well. But remember, my torrents aren't maxed, I believe his are. So his are actually at the range advantage and they have the damage advantage. So yeah. As you saw, my shield actually got destroyed right here. And yeah. That's a lot of torrents. He actually retreated his Zeus in a very smart manner. He allowed his torrents to do all the damage and just moved his Zeus forward after he did the damage. So now my army is basically completely destroyed. And all I have left is these defensive buildings, a few units down here, as well as a few torrents right here. As you see right here, I'm actually barely holding on to a defense with 4 torrents and a few Zeus. But I will hold off this attack because the units are not enough to finish me off. They will get rid of my defenses on the hill basically though. And I also have a vertex out here since I realized that there was less typhoons, and now I sent that out to try to clean up. There's only 3 typhoons there, so I was able to pick off 2 torrents with that 1 vertex. And since those typhoons are sieged up, I send my Zeus out and try to attack them just to pick off whatever I can. The more you can kill, the better for you. Turn on my shield, since this isn't many units actually stop me. So I'm kind of just like trying to pick off whatever I can right now and give myself the resources and the time advantage. you'll see I moved this torrent here to attack the Zeus factory. But this little army right here was showed up above the hill, and I realized I couldn't take that. So I kind of like retreated my Zeus to keep as many of them as alive as possible. As you see, I am HQ5 and I'm going for 3 vertex. So I'm actually going to go for a space strike in a second here. That Zeus was badly microed. As you see right there, I lost another Zeus. And I'm trying to pick off whatever torrents I can with my vertex. Because as you see right here, I actually don't have that big of an army. I don't have much that can stand in the way of this guy. And as you saw right there, there's actually a pretty big army right here, and the numbers are still building up. I go for another power plant right here and a construction yard. Again, I'm planning to go space strike. Space strike. And so I send a scout and I realize that he's building more anti-air, and he's also HQ5, so I'm wary of getting spaced myself. But since he's building so much anti-air, I believe that I actually have the advantage in the space race. So I'm probably going to get to space strike first. And as you see, I actually have enough resources already, and I switched to gold production boost. I'm trying to line up my Zeus in a way that my torrents can get like the first hit on the enemy army, and then my Zeus can move forward and try to cover my torrents while they reload. As you see, I have a vertex right here, and right about now I decide to send that out because instead of spacing the base, I'm going to space it this, which is clearly a much better target because there's so many more resources and so many more units there, as well as the fact that I have this here and this doesn't compare to the to all of those units there. So you'll actually see it, we engage right here, and I send my Zeus out to try to stop them from moving, keep them in position, and there goes the entire army of the blue player. So at this point, I basically won this game. There's no way he can stop all of these units with newly produced ones. Either way though, that was a really good battle because he actually almost had me. If I didn't go for that space strike, I likely would have lost any engagement after that. As you see right there, he was also going for space. But he would have probably won the engagement if I didn't go for space strike, considering that he had so many more units and such basically a better overall tactical advantage. Either way though, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Good luck with your battles.